proud to have Harry Potter.
Yes, a remarkable young man. Potter, Potter, Potter. That excrescence wouldn't even make a substitute on the Slytherin team.
You're mad, Salazar. Just watch. I'll wager young Mr. Potter and Gryffindor beat Slytherin today.
Ha!
The name alone strikes fear in good witches and wizards everywhere.
Oh, and don't forget to retrieve your stowed belongings, lest you want them confiscated by Mr. Filch.
Are you ready?
Have been home to many classic TV shows as well, like The Jeffersons show, The Paper.
Hi, Studio Tour! We're here on the lot where we film The Paper, which follows our character. You know what? I love being around talented, wonderful...
Develop their ideas and get their scripts into shape, because before the cast and crew can be assembled inside one of our sound stages, there's a pre-production phase that happens first. And that includes scripting, budgeting, casting, and that's what happens here on your left hand.
Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Dono. It's just that one room the whole time.
And the beauty of dialogue is, I'm sure, that almost everyone has a favorite quote from a movie, a quote from a TV show, maybe a favorite song lyric. And while we're experiencing a little travel,
Island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. It was great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience.
There's no cuts. Skull Island is where the camera's from.
Very helpful to the studios during the Great Depression because they were so affordable to make and they generated a lot of revenue. Now, another production that's been on the lot recently is the singing competition.
And everything in between.
Look, something up. You should see the underwear I'm wearing.
As you saw, Reba McEntire is a coach for the Voyeur. Europe has been Transylvania for Dracula, Egypt for the Mummy, even Genovia for Disney's The Princess Diaries 2, A Royal Engagement.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
Drop that.
That's said earlier, I'd point out a couple examples of practical sets during our tour today. We do have one here on your left-hand side, this house background. It would make it a picture car. And a picture car is any vehicle featured on screen, so.
Here it comes.
Okay, so as we enter, on your left, you're gonna see the production schedule. All right, everyone try to remain calm and remain seated. I'm so sorry for my two great white sharks hanging in one location together.
Actually, Jaws.
Alright. Everyone, looks like we have a little visitor, but it's fine, because like I said, our police divers are totally on it. And what else should we out there? Oh, there's George now. Hey George, you got this, right? He's got this. Typical day at the office for George. George, stop playing around. You're gonna scare these people. I mean, George's just taking a much-needed meal break, and he enjoys an occasional jelly donut from time to time. So we're gonna let George have his lunch and hang out over here. Oh wow, looks like we have the beach to ourselves. From here, you can see the shops across the way. You can see the pier moving by itself. It's probably just one of those new high-tech piers that moves on its own. Oh. I wasn't prepared for a bonfire. If anyone has chocolate, marshmallows, graham crackers, we can make a mean s'more. Please remain seated. We are currently under attack. Wow, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize this beach had a serious gas problem. But that was this R shark, Bruce, the summer blockbuster Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg. The film's celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And while filming Jaws, that shark had a lot of mechanical issues and made it really difficult to film. So much so that the production team coined the nickname Flaws for the film. Because on the first day of filming, the shark actually sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Other times, the shark would flop on its side, or the tail would get stuck in the wrong position. So director Steven Spielberg and editor Verna Fields quickly realized that the solution to this problem was to show less of the shark, to create terror and suspense. And I think they succeeded in that. A lot of terror and suspense in the last 50 years. But we have left Amity Island behind, rightfully so, in war times. We can't rely on Mother Nature and have rainfall on cue, so we have to create it. Now we use the advanced technology of sprinklers to sprout the water into the air to have fall on the ground naturally. Lighting helps capture the water by illuminating the rain, making it visible on screen. And sound for thunder is added after filming in post-production, perfect setting for rain. Water, we have to do this very good. No, more water. Oh my goodness, Amino! Wow, what a totally planned overhead. I'm just kidding. This flash flood right here is a paid actor. They recognize him in films like Big Fat Liar, so I called Giovanni, Amanda Bynes, and Frankie Muniz. They recognize him in Star Trek Picard. But we are leaving Old Mexico, and we're headed into the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points, where countless movies and TV westerns are made compared to other doorways. That's on purpose. The cowboy of a western will be placed in front of a smaller doorway, so they appear bigger and tougher on camera. Or the damsel of the stress of the story will be placed in front of a bigger doorway, so they appear smaller and more vulnerable on camera. And that technique is called forced perspective, or Hollywood magic. We're gonna mosey on to the Old West Studio Tour. It actually reopened recently because we're filming for a new series called The Burbs, starring Keke Palmer. It's an adaptation of the film The Burbs. It came out in 1989, starring Tom Hanks and Carrie Fisher. And both the film and the series filmed on this very street, so keep an eye out for the new series The Burbs coming to Peacock. But you may also recognize this street as Wisteria Lane from ABC's Desperate Housewives. If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor. What the heck? That's what the house looks like on your screens.
Well, let's see. We got 20 cottons. Fantastic. Do you think we're getting too old for this?
But come on, Johnny, we're doing a public costume. He's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town.
Now, most of the houses on our lot are semi-practical, which means you're able to film partially on the inside. Some houses even come with their own upstairs, downstairs, living room, and kitchen. Now, we probably use almost... It looks like our point B. This is the Bates Motel. Or here you check in, but you might not check out, so I don't recommend staying here. Now you're gonna see some setup right in front of the Bates Motel. This is from our haunt event, Halloween Horror Nights. But on top of the hill, I see the Hollywood sign. Well, Psycho is a black and white film, so they didn't have to use fake blood for blood. They used chocolate syrup. From one scary world to another. We're here at the World, and yes, that is a real plane on your left. It was broken into several pieces and moved into place by flatbed trucks. The houses on the right-hand side were modeled after a real neighborhood in New Jersey. Steven Spielberg, he thought it would be more ominous not to have bodies on the plane for this alien invasion, and it does create this air of mystery. Well, what happened to them? Where did they go?
Former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the Winking Well. This whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No, to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the UFO hotspot. What's that?
So it's a good thing we can't physically look directly up to the sky right now, because from where I'm sitting, looks like everyone is here, and everyone is in one piece. This is great. We love being in one piece. Paul's Lake being brought to life. Universal Studios Hollywood. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3D glasses go on the blue. Yeah.
right at the bottom of the
Mira qué
escalator.
bonito se ve. Say hi.
Board and it's totally allowed.
Ay, sorry, ahora sí se mira. Oh, okay. See? Hay que tomarnos una foto aquí a mí en Hollywood. Aquí.